Hello. Yeah, how y'all doing, man? The Prince Andrews out of here being creepy in these British street. You know, when you hear people in British England, yeah, you be talking proper. You be like, oh, he be a, oh. But this dude in the royal family, he sounds so guilty, man. Prince Andrew sound. Here go a clip, man. Here go a clip of Prince Andrew.
The fact that he himself in a manner unbecoming, yes.
Unbecoming. He was a sex offender.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being polite in the sense that he was a sex offender. But no. Was I right in having him as a friend at the time? Bearing in mind this was some years before he was accused of being a sex offender. I don't think there was anything wrong then. The problem was the fact that once he had been convicted,
you stayed with him.
I stayed with him, and that's the bit that as it were, I kick myself for on a daily basis, because it was not something that was becoming of a member of the royal family.
Emily Maitlis joins us now in her first U.S.
Man, you know, all the time I seen the royal family on TV. You don't hear nobody stuttering. You don't hear nobody doing that awkward laugh. But damn, Prince Andrew, yeah, uh, crap like that. You know, the awkward laugh you do when you don't want to answer a question, or you find yourself in a bad predicament. That's what Prince Andrew sound like. Prince Andrew, you know, I think it was last week. Might be more. I think it was last week. Well, a young lady came forward saying Prince Andrews molested her when she was 17. You know, he was hanging out with Epstein. And Epstein ordered the young lady to be with Prince Andrew. And the young lady came forward, you know, said, hey, this is what happened. Then Prince Andrew, he gonna get up trying to clear his name and do an interview. Man, that interview made him seem guiltier than he actually, you know, being portrayed in the news, especially over here on this side of the country, over this side of the pond in the United States. You know, people really wasn't checking it for it because, you know, it wasn't being broadcast like that. But when he did that news, when he did that interview with that young lady, well, the lady ain't young, but I don't know her name, so she young to me, I guess. I don't know. But when he did that interview with her, and he sat down and they broadcast that interview in the United States. You heard Prince Andrews doing all that stuttering and all that. You know, that lady had to say, "Hey, you're a sex offender." He said, "Oh, yeah, yeah." He a sex offender, but when I said that, I was just being polite. But no, like Prince Andrew, you you sound like a hustler, man. You know how you listen to a hustler speak and then you catch them in the line, and they try to do that little bat thing, and then bust out, start laughing, and try to just scratch it, and they start all over. Prince Andrew sound like a bad line hustler, man. But I'm not shocked though. You know, until 2016, 2017, like that, when that black lady started the Me Too movement, it was a lot of people was afraid to come forward. You know, they were scared they're gonna lose their job or they won't get the role. You know, it was mostly Hollywood people. You know, they were scared they weren't gonna get no role because you know, you heard about the sets and all the other awkward stuff they had to do in Hollywood, especially when you first starting off to get roles in movies or on TVs and stuff. So a lot of ladies they were afraid to come forward. To the one black lady, I don't know what her name because she don't get that much credit. Started a Me Too movement online, and then her Me Too movement was kidnapped by Hollywood ladies, and you know, And it just start focusing on them. It start focusing on the real objective of talking about all women. It went from all women to just Hollywood women. So, it been a lot of people that lost their job, or like there were two guys from CBS, two men for CBS. Yeah, two men for CBS lost their job. Been there for decades. Uh, I think it was somebody for NBC lost their job. Several people for Fox News lost their job. Anybody for CNN? I'm not sure if anybody for CNN lose their job, but there was a lot of people got caught up in that doing myths. And then uh I should have took notes. But what I'm talking about, the guy up there in New York, uh he lost his darn seat as he was the owner or one of it was out of California. I'm sounding like damn Prince Andrew now. I'm stumbling and mumbling. But he lost his position in his own company. The board voted him out. So yeah, it was a lot of people. And then can't forget about Bill Cosby. You know, Bill Cosby got caught up in that. Then R. Kelly. I vowed to say nothing bad about R. Kelly because he's a Capricorn, but I had to sneak R. Kelly name. Say it quietly, like you're trying to sneak in the house when you broke curfew. R. Kelly. But yeah, R. Kelly got caught up in that mix. And then look at Cuba Gooding Jr. It seems like every other month he get accused of groping a young white woman at a bar. So I'm proud of the lady speaking up because I got two daughters. And I would like my daughters to speak up if somebody touched them inappropriately or somebody forcefully make them have sex. I'm not crazy, but I would be crazy if my daughter told me that a man or a woman raped them or sexual assaulted them. I looked at Time to Kill, dog. I'll be Samuel L. Jackson the Time to Kill if some fool run up on my daughter and them inappropriately. You ain't gonna sit here and I ain't gonna sit here and lie to nobody and tell my I prayed about it, I forget them. No. I ain't gonna sit here and tell that lie. I ain't gonna sound PG on TV. Shoot. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. Cause I'd be amazed when I see them people on TV talking about I forget him. I just don't forget. I know my sister or my brother would forgive him, so I'm gonna forgive him. No, I admit they are better than I am. I admit that they are better than I am. Cause I ain't forgiving nobody. Even I'm kind of passionate about it, even though it had happened to neither one of my daughters. But just thinking about it pissing me off, because there's no. Sorry, I had to adjust that during loud talk. All the ladies I have dated, neither one of them would ever tell you that I forced them to do anything sexually, or I'd ever put my hand on them violently. Any of that stuff. My thing is, if she don't want me, it was nice knowing you. She don't want to have intercourse. I understand. If she attack me, I leave. Cause it's no way in heck, other than me being killed or being mutilated, that the police was take my size, saying this 6'2", 260-pound man couldn't leave. Cause if you defend yourself, you get self-defense. They ain't gonna believe it. Like you 6'2", you 260 pounds. You tell me you couldn't just walk away from that woman? See, so I'd rather take that flight or fight when it comes to women, I'm flatty. I'm fly. I'm gonna get on my darn. I'm gonna get on my darn iron steed out there, my round truck, and I'm gonna ride out. You know, but my fiance, her and I, we have a great relationship. You know, we sit, we laugh, we joke. When I see her, you know, my fiance, she like to hold her emotion. You know, she upset about something, she just walk around and like, "What's wrong, sweetie?" She like, when she do that darn shake of the head like that, I like, come on, talk to me now. Instead of just weighing down like a week later, it's about, you remember when you said this? You remember when you uh walked out doors and you didn't say this and you didn't give me no kiss goodbye? You know, she'll hold that junk in for a week, then blurt out like, what are you talking about? I've been had so much stuff going within a week. I've been forgot about that junk. Like, you don't remember you didn't give me a kiss goodbye. I said, come on, sweetie. Let me give you a kiss now. No, don't kiss me. Don't touch me. And I'm like, okay. So, but the reason I'm saying all that stuff like that is just to say that, you know, I'm happy that women speaking up for themselves. You know, I'm happy for them coming forward, and I'm serious about. I said when my daughter was young and I was new to Facebook, I know I wrote down like, ladies, make sure you raise your son great. Cause they start dating my daughter and they put their hands on them. Ladies, make sure you have your insurance ready for your son. Yeah. I love my children, man. Matter of fact, my older daughter, she'll be turning 23 tomorrow. I'm gonna give her a shout out. I'm sending her some money because she still uh got one more month to go before graduating with her psychologist degree. So I'm gonna send her some money because I got to give her. I'm gonna give her a graduation present, and I'm gonna give her then I'm American. Yeah, we do celebrate Christmas. I know most of the world. I can't say most of the world, but a lot of people in the world celebrate Christmas, even though Christmas is a pagan holiday. But that tradition has been beaten inside of us. So yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I'm not gonna celebrate Christmas," and I'm gonna eat my Thanksgiving meal. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that too. I ain't gonna celebrate Thanksgiving. Cause my great grandmother side of the family or Cherokee Indian, and my grandfather's side of the family was they're American too, but they were on the more darker side. So I ain't gonna celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm gonna eat the food and I'm gonna take advantage of being off, but I ain't celebrate. but but the best thing about Thanksgiving though, the day you get a chance to be with your family and uh in some people cases. Cause I talked to my sister and my niece now. I asked them what they doing for Thanksgiving. They're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm going. Like my older sister, she going up to my first cousin house, and then my niece, she said she doing something too. So since my mom passed away in 2011, it's rarity that we all get together and have family get together. So I'll be going down to my sweetie parents' house. We'll have a meal down there. But most likely I'll be on 8 before I went down there. So be honest, some people just can't cook, man. So I'll be on 8 before I went down there. But back to Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, I think it would have been better for him to not even did that interview. So once he did that interview, it just shining a dark light on him. Even though dark lights don't make no sense, but it's shining a dark light on him though. Yeah. Ain't no dude with Duke of York. There's a lot of stuff you learn about someone when you ain't never heard of him. Be honest with you, I never heard of Don Prince Andrew. You know, because they always talk about Diana children. You know, you really don't hear about Queen Elizabeth people. You hear about the dude who under her, who's supposed to, I think Prince Charles, who's supposed to take her place when she finally passed away, but I don't think the Queen gonna pass away. I know she gonna pass away one day, but I don't know. Prince, the Queen been around. I think she what 94, 95. She might be older than that, and she get around good. I want the Queen medical doing staff. You know the medical plan she got. I want her to plan because you know you don't see her much on TV over here in America, but when you do see her, she just get around real good and do her hand wave and yeah. Well, let me show you this little article. It says Prince Andrew's very bad public run is getting worse. He now being accused of occasionally dropping the N word while speaking to a former British government. See, YouTube got this new thing about is this adult friendly? You hit no, this ain't adult friendly. I'm gonna tell you what the N word stand for. He dropped. He causes. Man. He said nigga. He was talking to one of the former government employee. He called him nigger. I'm not surprised. Yep, not surprised at all. Cause these most of these doing what 50 and 60 plus older Caucasian people. You know, they were young in the 70s, in the 60s. And a lot of the doing stuff that took place over here in America will take the same place over in Europe. So I'm not surprised that he called someone a nigger over there. It just don't a lot of this news just don't come out. They say he was invited to a meeting at the palace to discuss the policy with the Queen's son and asked him if the Trade Department could be doing a better job. To that question, Prince Andrew said, well, if you pardon the expression, that really is the nigger in the woodpile. He said the nigger in the woodpile. What do that mean? Do it mean what I think it means? They put a person of my skin tone in the wood pile and set them ablaze. That's my definition of that. I could be overreacting. I've been known to overreact, overanalyze, overthink. But that really is the nigger in the wood pile. Silver said what the Prince Andrew had spoken of left him reeling as he left Buckingham Palace. But he is ashamed to say he didn't do anything about it. He said for a long time after, I kicked myself for not confronting the prince on his choice of word. and something I still regret to today. Silver claimed this wasn't the first time Prince Andrews used a bigot language either. At another Buckingham Palace meeting a year prior, Silver claims that the prince told him, and then he quote, "What you have got to remember is that you never get anywhere by playing the white man." What you have got to remember is that you never get anywhere by playing the white man. For the people who don't understand, he's saying if you cross a white man, you ain't getting anywhere. You're gonna be in trouble. You will be prosecuted, you'll be fired, or you'll be whatever at the state. The former aide said he was unfamiliar with the phrase at the time, but when he looked it up, it's implied that dark-skinned people are less trustworthy and don't play by the rules like white people. Don't play by the rule like white people? Oh, this is not a racist YouTube channel, so I'm not gonna make this ass. Dark-skinned people are less trustworthy and don't play by the rules like white people. I was born in 73. So, I'm 46. 9 years before I was born, the civil rights was taking place. The civil rights were taking place 9 years before I was born. When black people couldn't use the same restroom as white people. Black people couldn't sit in the same cafeteria as white people. Black people couldn't sit on the same bus as white people. On the bus as white people. When black people in the United States, I don't know about Europe. They might then call it the KKK. They might have another name for that shit. But white supremacists. No, that's bull crap. White people were killing whole families in the house, setting the house ablaze, shoot them as they come out. Trustworthy? Man. Man. Trustworthy. Man. Silver claims come on the heels of another Prince Andrew scandal relating to his friend Jeffrey Epstein. Andrew is accused of having sex with an underage woman named Virginia Roberts. Now Roberts, so she married now, so she Virginia Giuffre, Giuffre, not Fryer, who he met through Epstein at least 3 times from 1999 to 2002. This man told Silver, dark-skinned people are less trustworthy and don't play the rules. Don't play by the rules like white people. But he was having sex with an underage white woman. White teenager. From 1999 to 2002. Are he talking about different rules or something? Is he implying that white people have different rules and they make it up as they go? I know in some states in the United States, the age of consent is 16 or 17. But in New York, and I'm thinking in England, that's not the case. He's been accused of this, but Jeffrey was accused of the same thing, and his butt was in prison for it. And he been friends. He said it himself. He said it himself that him and Jeffrey been friends for decades. He been hanging out with Jeffrey at his parties, as we know now that his party had underage girls there for their pleasure. So now he's trying to distance himself from Jeffrey. Because he said in the interview, in the little clip I played earlier, he said that I should have stopped hanging out with him. I'm paraphrasing. I should have stopped hanging out with him. But, he was my friend. A freaking awkward laugh. God damn. This wouldn't be I would plan on making this a very lighthearted type of thing, even though what happened to her was not lighthearted. But as I kept reading about this Joker, man, as I kept reading about him, I wanted to say some choice words, and but this is not. This is not one of them. I don't want my channel to be one of those shows that always criticizing Caucasian people or Asian people or black people. I don't want that. I just want to talk about the headlines or tell you what's going on in the news, different genders. Like, a lot of people got stuff about hip hop and R&B. I want to talk about country music, pop, and all that kind of stuff like this. But reading this crap right here, what Andrew said, man, forgive me. Fuck Andrew, man. Fuck him. I hope his ass get caught. I hope they get his ass, But I know from the time the young lady was 17 in 99, it's been over 20 years now. So I don't know. They might can get him on a technicality though, cause they said it went from 99 to 2002. So 20 years from 2002, that'd be 2022. So if somebody want to pursue charges for him, there's a good chance they can get him. But it's over in Europe, and then part of the royal family. So the queen can, they lawyers. They the queen. They lawyers. Might be some of the best lawyers in Europe, and it won't happen. So here goes some more part of that artery. They said the royal family had denied Virginia allegation, but the prince did himself no favor by making an appearance on BBC Newsnight and claiming he couldn't even remember Virginia, despite posting a photo with her in 2001. He said he also offered up an alibi for one of his alleged sexual encounters, saying it couldn't have been possible because he specified remember taking his daughter to the Pizza Express at that time. I think I read better when I'm angry. Give me a chance to my mind slow down and everything, and I take my time reading. But I'm back on this part, man. This dude said the dark-skinned people are less trustworthy and don't play by the rules like white people. Come on, my white people. If I have some Caucasian people in the audience, or look at the video later on, tell me him being accused of having sex with an underage teen is playing by the rule. Tell me if that rule just for black people who can't have sex with under 18 and it don't apply to Caucasian people, white people, European descent. Please tell me. We always said in the black community saying it's their laws and our laws. You know, our laws might don't apply. It might, how they say, a black person could be caught for one thing. I mean, a black person and a white person be caught for the same thing. And a black person get a max and a white person get a minimum. So is this the what you were talking about when he said about that the white dark skinned people are less trustworthy and don't play by the rules like the white people do? Sure. If the dark people in the United States play by the rules that white people did in the past, we'd be in a war right now. It'd be a violent takeover if we play by the same rules that they played on our ancestors in the past. So are Prince Andrew's telling us that us dark-skinned people need to take up arms and start assassinate people? No, I don't think he's saying that. And I don't think dark-skinned people in the United States want to do that because we playing by different rules from white people. So we ain't gonna go there and just kill innocent white people and drag them out their homes and doing like they did the Native Americans, just kick them off the land and make them, and they have a thing they call the Death March. Come on, people. You made a group of Native American tribe march from a territory. Hold on 1 minute. Sorry, my daughter calling. Hey, black girl, what's going on?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, black girl?
He ain't come pick me up. They still didn't set up the
They not gonna have the credit recovery today?
They didn't set mine up yet.
According to Wikipedia.org, Black Girl is a 1960s.
Okay, I'll be there shortly. Let me go ahead and end this video, okay? Let me go ahead and end this video. I'm about to end this video and I'll be up there and pick you up shortly.
Okay.
I'm doing live screen right now.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you ain't no problem, girl. You know I love you.
Love you too.
All right, later, Shanti.
All right, later.
That was my younger daughter. She got out of school at 1:30 Eastern time because she take the college classes. I said that before. So she had to stay out of school for something, but they hadn't set up the program for her. So let me go ahead and pick her up. I guess she didn't want to do the go to the after school program. Let me go ahead and pick her up. Hey, thank you for watching my one law person. And I'm sorry the video kind of went to the left a little bit. That they said, but that thing said to get a black person, you got to put it in a book or you got to make them read. Black people read. And some black people don't take that crap as a jump card or as a or he just been a guy being a guy. He ain't mean nothing about it. He ain't mean nothing. Nigger is happy for him, and dark people is not trustworthy like white people. He ain't mean nothing about it. Yeah. The European want to forget that the same Caucasians, they said were prisoners and criminals and murderers. They sent them on a boat to the good old United States. They sent the criminals and the murderers and the manipulators and the untrustworthy, the white people over here in the United States at the time. Well, I think they said it called it Turtle Island, and they almost exterminated a whole race of people. And then they made the race of people on the darker side tell them they came from Africa when they didn't have the darn transportation to bring 10 million Africans over here in the United States. Oh man, my daughter called it the wrong time. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk, man. Oh man. But when I come back, I'm gonna come back on live and I'm gonna talk about something else. But I'm ready to talk, man. Y'all just don't understand. This is one of the topics that I'm passionate about. You know, we can include all the terrible thing a few black people do. They can include it and try to put it on all black people. They're like, these black people are this. But when you turn to the ID channel, turn to First 48, turn to police body cams, and you see all these darn things that Caucasian people are doing, all the people they murdering, but they like, oh, that's just them. No, that was them. We don't even associate with them. You know. Hey, one person. Thank you for listening. One day I'm gonna take a time to express how I feel. I'm gonna continue on this topic right here. But man, I'm sorry. Fuck Andrew, man. Prince Andrew, fuck you, man. You know. Hey, thank you for watching. And thank you for listening. Tell your people, you got some friends, family, children, older children. Yeah. Ask them to subscribe to my YouTube page. If you're listening, my good one person, other people listening around you, I'd like to apologize because you know I normally don't I normally don't curse or you know get offended too fast, but especially on my off day at work, shit, I get angry at some of the stupidity. But on my all at home, I do my best not to be upset, and I let this trustworthy Caucasian guy make me upset. Huh? I shouldn't have been upset. You know, he's trustworthy. No. All right, thank you for looking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna do my best to come back on here. I gotta give my daughter her flowers today. You know, not literally her flower, but I gotta give her props because, you know, I get her grades come to my phone and I seen she did some pretty good in physical science because physical science one of her doing kryptonites. But I made her butt put down all her social media, all her devices, and I made her butt get on the PC. I made her butt get on the PC and study last night and came in handy. So, talk to you in a little bit. Thanks again. And I'll be back soon. Talk to you later.